I love how they made it seem like she might have been imagining it all in so many moments, especially the moment at the door where he shows his vulnerability, getting her to decide to stay. You really are on his side. Like, you're thinking, oh, yeah, maybe this girl is just tripping. Maybe she's just taking everything too seriously. But then he switches so many times. His performance was really compelling because he was able to switch from being very vulnerable. Um, and seeming like he was harmless to switch to being seeming like he was extremely harmful. And I mean, I don't know that's in his performance. And I know it's also in the direction. So kudos to that. He can go from making her to feel at ease to not feel at ease with ease. And we never know what to think when it comes to this guy, which is what makes this piece fun. But then it goes too far, and then there's just a place where there's obviously no coming back because it gets to a place of violence, of physicality, and it leaves us feeling like, oh, she should have left when she had the chance. And you're just left to wonder if he was ever going to cause her harm at the end, or was this all really just in her imagination? And I just get the sense that you're not really sure, and I think that that's exactly what they wanted this piece to do.
It has us on our toes the entire time. I especially love the first act where we're not entirely sure if we're even in a dangerous situation for our female protagonist. We kind of keep going back and forth, and it circumvents tropes in an interesting way of, oh, this is the moment where it's revealed that something's wrong. This is the moment that it reveals something's wrong. It pulls us back in those moments until finally we do see that something is in fact wrong, and things get incredibly tense and the stakes are truly raised. Great performances by the two leads who really bring an appropriate pathos and just psychology to their characters.
The use of shadows and silhouettes and reflection in this was super effective, especially in the opening shot. We just see our characters' silhouettes and shadows, and they're sort of both shrouded in mystery. We don't know where they're coming from. We don't know, how they met, what the situation is. Everything is a mystery to us, and I think that's portrayed really well with these shadows and seeing them in this way. The music definitely set the tone. It really, really upped the suspense in moments, creating these jump scares from things that aren't even they're fake out jump scares. So she has a chance to escape in this film. Was a cool choice. You're begging her to leave and go out into the rain and not to listen to him, but she chooses to stay, and then everything, goes downhill from there. And she ends up murdering him instead, which I thought was an interesting choice. And I liked that this film did that, where we don't really know who the bad guy was.
Really nice cinematography throughout this house, and with the rain, the feel of it was really awesome. It just it jumped off the screen for me. Like, I could smell the rain, I could feel the rain, even though we weren't really outside, it was like, I could feel the ambiance from within the house. It was set so nicely with the cinematography and the music and the effects of the rain and everything. Great sounds. I thought that the suspense was really built up. Just really good acting, subtle acting. Reminded me of just Paranoia.
Very convincing. Jane, the actress, very skilled in her emotion and delivery, and the lead man as well. They told the story well through their actions and the facial expressions. A lot of eerie tension and frightening moments. Nice expositional pieces where she's seeing things like the other woman's beauty items in the drawer in the bathroom. And it's quite a twist when she decides to stay, when she first tells him that she's going to leave. However, the story really takes a turn, and there's some good angles in the final scene where she overtakes them in their physical struggle.
I think it did a great job of building up a sense of uneasy expectation, and then it managed to create a false sense of security, and then use those two contrasting understandings of what was going on screen to build up to the ending in a really interesting way. Very creepy, kind of like your urban ghost story myth